Going to be taking on a semi-new face of the scene. We've got Aquatics from London. From what we know as well, the records have been attending a few Meltdown tournaments. They're doing fairly well, taking Ramon to game 3 and as well as generally just sort of playing very, very nicely. But this is what we want to see. How are they going to do against a player of Midoriss' caliber?
Here we go. Yeah, we're starting 10 AM. You better wake up now because pools are beginning. And we're already starting with a fantastic, small combo. There's no side B there, but the up B is going to get them back to stage. It's all going to come down to, I think, the ledge trapping in this matchup because, I mean, this is Little Mac, right? If you get him off stage, you hit him once, you die, right? But, of course, Samus excels in that ledge trap as well. And already Aquatics packing on 60% here. Just staying airborne and getting these little hits with the projectiles.
And I mean, we're barely 30 seconds into the game, and Aquatics is playing this so nicely. You can see them literally just retreating to his platforms. They're jumping in between them, keeping their distance, throwing out those projectiles, literally not letting Midoriss in, because they know that if they do, it is going to be bad news, Loza, especially if you just let something like that happen.
Yeah, a bit late on the trigger there was Midoriss, but of course Aquatics, you shield, you cannot shield KO punch, so that is going to be a very easy KO. Might be a lot of percent up, but it doesn't really matter when Little Mac has a comeback mechanic like KO Punch. And now it's all about piling on the damage, the extra credit, 36% already. And look at these combos, you know, like, they're really, really good for Midoriss.
Yeah, and it's absolutely crazy as well, the fact that, you know, at the start of the game, Aquatics was all over Midoriss. You know, they were doing such a good job of just keeping their distance, really just playing against Little Mac's inherent weakness. But then suddenly, it's been switched. Already we can see Aquatics on 98%. Midoriss has packed on so much damage and has still not lost a single stock. You can even see, oh my god, Wazza, I was going to say you can see the KO punch coming, but then the up B comes out anyway.
I know, and I think what's changed is the pacing, right? Like, you saw that Aquatics was really setting the pacing at the beginning. And aside from getting hit with these up Bs, Midoriss now is just all over the town, you know? Might have lost the stock there, but just constantly is always in the driver's seat now, whereas before when we were on first stock, maybe it was a little bit more back and forth, which is where Aquatics got to play more of their game.
Yeah, exactly. And now, again, this is all just Midoriss' game to win here. If they can just find their way in, they can start piling on the damage. We're going to see Aquatics on 80% last stock. They need to camp hard. They need to play their game. They cannot let Midoriss do what they want to do. Excellent set forward there. There's the charge shot nearly hitting as well. That could have been huge. But Midoriss doing an excellent job of just maneuvering away around. And this is the true strength that you can see from a Little Mac main of their caliber. When they know how to play around this kind of play style, and then the up B comes out. And that is game 1, Midoriss.
Do you catch a floaty character with a jump habit like that? I mean, yeah, if you have an option like up B, that's going to take it. So fantastic stuff from Midoriss. Really cleaned up his act there later on in that game. Again, what Aquatics needs to do, I think, is just it's the edge guarding that I think is letting them down. Like, you know when they the forward air on the left side of the stage caught the jump, right? They fired the charge shot, but they were just a little bit too late, which allowed Midoriss to kind of sneak under with a really well-placed side B. So maybe a little bit more patience on ledge. That could see that turn into very easy stocks, because between bomb and just reaction charge shot, Samus can keep you on the ledge for 20 years.
Absolutely. And it's what we were seeing initially at the start of the game, and then suddenly Midoriss just found their way in. But if Aquatics had kind of kept up that initial gameplay in their head, we could have been seeing a very different game. So we have gone to a smaller stage here for game 2, then got to Tunnel Bastion.
Okay, so one platform in the side. Between those platforms, not a lot of other places to land. Already, you know, I'm thinking this is definitely a good stage also for Little Mac. But, of course, Samus obviously benefits from any flat stages with very little platforms, because charge shot is just covering the ground. You don't need to worry about platforms that much or anything. And I mean, aside from the center platform, like Aquatics is going to be, oh my goodness me, that backer almost hit him there.
Yeah, I absolutely love the movement just from Aquatics, you know, alone. Just the way they often maneuver down, sort of position themselves, you know, reversing that charge shot as well, just to get the backer come out. Active maneuvering, but Midoriss again just showing you, no matter what, they are going to catch you with those lists. using his super armor on that forward smash there just to catch Aquatics out. And again, it is now up to Aquatics to try and close the gap, get this stock done before Midoriss can find a way in.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to sound stupid, but Midoriss is very much playing like a boxer, weaving in and out, trying to get around the projectiles, especially that up B that we are seeing Aquatics use over and over again in these panic scenarios. So, yeah, like, normally he's doing a pretty good job. Of course, as I start talking, he's been hit by a couple of them. But now it's Aquatics' turn maybe to catch him off the ledge? Or not quite.
Oh, okay, just letting loose the trigger there on that KO punch. Midoriss just showing he's not slowing down here. He wants this 2-0. Still hanging on here, but the forward air finally going to take that stock away. Aquatics going to probably be sort of maneuver themselves back into that defensive game plan. You can see them kind of just keeping their distance, because again, you don't need to approach. You finally got the stock off, so now you can start playing your game because you're not behind.
Yeah, that was a really good wait for the jump there, but Midoriss didn't give it to them. And now, okay, another up the added shield, catching Midoriss just running towards them. And look at these charge shots. We're just seeing like projectiles and grabs come out, and it is making Little Mac like just really difficult to approach. But again, how many times have we seen this situation now? It's been even stocks, roughly even percent, but KO Punch is here to potentially just take that all away.
And of course, one thing we haven't talked about as well is just the sheer intimidation factor of that KO Punch. That little button in the corner just flashing away at you, because you know that you cannot just, you know, sort of carelessly run in against Little Mac. You know, you have to be so careful. But Aquatics, you know, did a really good job of actually just sort of, you know, keeping themselves away, not ever letting themselves play risky. You know, got that stock up, and now currently in the lead, so we're going to try and see how far they can take it before Midoriss can take some stock away.
I know this is really impressive from Aquatics, you know, getting that lovely little dash attack to close out Midoriss' second stock, but cannot be whipping grabs like that. That's going to bring it straight back to even. And again, just commit to the game plans of both of these characters. If you're Little Mac, you want to get in and you want to make sure you're getting as much damage with these up tilts and these other combos and these KO punches that you can. If you're Aquatics, you're trying to keep that little boxer from Boston or Brooklyn, he's one of the two, trying to keep him away. And I mean, doing a fantastic job. The grab there is going to send them off stage again. 94%, but the KO punch is here.
Yeah, and this is starting to get scary now. We thought it was going to go away. Russell, it's over. It's over with one KO punch and 20%. Are you kidding me?
I cannot believe it. The neutral get up. Was it a read? Was it a reaction? I couldn't even tell. But that is going to send Midoriss to the next round of winners. 2-0 does not describe the tenseness of both of those games.
And you could hear the venue gasp as well when it happened, just suddenly just running up there and just getting that KO punch out. It was looking like Aquatics' game for so long. They were starting to cook. At the end now, especially with that last time, we got the grab out as well. And if that take away the KO punch, that could have been such a different game. But at the end of the day, it is still a threat on deck. And if you hadn't taken it away, you could just feel the force.